Hey there folks, Plisken by 51mm, and I'm making a video on the end of Google Plus here. Okay, so if you've been getting on Google Plus lately, there's been this little black bar that appears whenever you get onto Google Plus, or the little notifications bubble. And it says that on March 7th, 2019, the notifications widget will disappear. I'm trying to get it to pop up here. Let's see. Because it pops up for me every time I go on to my notifications bar. Yeah, there it is. It says, notifications widget will disappear on March 7th, 2019. And with the notifications widget gone, you will not be able to see what anybody posts on your stuff. I mean, if you put up something like a picture of, like, say, a 1911 and 20 people comment on it, you won't be able to see that unless you go back and look. Which truly sucks, because in this last month of YouTube, in this last month of Google Plus, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people trying to get information to each other about places they're wanting to go. And with the notification widget gone, people weren't going to be able to do that. They're not going to be able to share their information unless somebody willingly keeps remembering to go right back to that same post, and they know for sure that somebody's posted on it, like their friends and stuff. So that throws a monkey wrench into it, because now that's going to drive people off of the site before April 2nd. Which really sucks, and it truly is a shame, because Google Plus, I mean, I've met a lot of good people on there. I've been on Google Plus for a very long time. I've been on Google Plus long before I had the Plisken by 51mm account. And I've met so many great people. I've met Genghis Khan Jr. 3, I've met Capcom 6, I've met Any Name Will Do, I've met I've joined groups like Freedom of Thought. I met Mayor Fugly Cool there, that was where I first met him. And so many other people. I can't name them all off the top of my head. But some really good people. And I've had a really good time conversating with all of them. John Lee, that's another good guy. He's a really good guy. I don't know where you been, man. I ain't heard from you in a while. I ain't heard from you in like a few weeks. I was talking to him on Mewe, and then he disappeared. Banderman, that's another good guy I met. There's so many other good people. Jacqueline Randich, she's a good person. So it really sucks, because I was hoping Google Plus would go on forever. Well, didn't we all? But all good things must come to an end, sadly. And Mewe seems like the best alternative. And I'm going to say, because Mewe, I mean, their censorship isn't as strict as, say, Facebook and Google. I had somebody tell me that Facebook owns Mewe. And if that's true, they very loosely monitor it. Mewe's pretty much like the Wild West of the internet when it comes to stuff. I mean, I've seen stuff on there that you wouldn't be able to post on Facebook or Twitter. That was political. And you can post gun videos, pictures, and it seems a little bit like Facebook in the way it's set up. There's the chat system, and there's a group, like you got your groups that you're in, and it keeps all of them listed, and you can see the chats from those groups. Those will pop up anytime somebody writes something in the chat, and that gets kind of annoying. I'd like to see a mute button put on the chat groups, because some of them groups I'm a part of them because I have an interest in what that group's talking about, but I don't usually stay on that group forever, or a lot. I'm only interested in maybe a little bit of what they post, or I'm interested in that sort of topic, but I'm not interested in it so much that I'm on that group every day. Uh-oh. Well, I'd say that's a fire department. They're just down the street. But I'd like to see a mute feature for the chats, because it's annoying, because you'll be sitting there and you'll be wanting to talk to another group, or you're in another chat or something, and then the chat box will open up and somebody posted they have 308 parts to sell for their AR-10, or 308 loading components, or they does anybody know the best powder for their reloads, or something like that. And that's all well and good, and I like that stuff, but it almost forces you to try to be part of the conversation when you're just wanting to do something else. So, but other than that, that's the only real annoyance with that site I got on Mewe. That and the fact that it's very slow starting over there. Of course, starting from scratch anyway, all over again. On Google Plus, I only ever had 158 people that followed me, which was a big number to me, but I never got past 200 people, sadly. But on Google Plus, I could get people to see my content, and people actually enjoyed it, and I gained a lot of subscribers through Google Plus, and met a lot of good people who are like-minded. Mewe, on the other hand, it seems like that's harder to do, because I believe, unless you post a link to the video that you upload over there, people aren't going to go watch it on YouTube. But I'm going to keep working at it. I'm still going to keep trying on Mewe. YouTube has this new messaging system. If I can get that to pop up here real quick, I'll take a screenshot of it. There it is. I'll take a screenshot of that here in a minute. It has a new message system on YouTube that's directly hooked up into YouTube. But I don't know how. It seems like it's only selective to a few people. I got a little chat started with David, Andy, and Genghis Khan. A little group. We all talk over there on that sometimes. Andy Prairie Dog's another good guy. I met him on YouTube, but he had a Google Plus. And but YouTube does have a message board now where you can, it's kind of like Facebook's Messenger, but it's right there on YouTube, and you can stay in touch with people who watch your stuff, or your friends, and you can, discuss and talk right there on YouTube instead of being in Hangouts on Google Plus, which nobody uses anymore. Hangouts is abandoned. Twitter, I'm on Twitter still. I just ain't posted nothing over there. It's kind of pointless, because Twitter, I've been called, okay, so there's this chick I follow over there. She does hunting, over in Iceland or whatever. And, I commented, and, I commented on her post, one of her posts, and then I just merely thumbed up one of the others, and then had somebody, I got on there one day and I had to post from somebody, and they said, "You have no race, bitch," and it's some guy from France. He's just calling me a racist or something. And then I had an animal rights activist go off on me, simply because I liked a picture of one of that chick's hunting pictures where she'd killed something over in Europe or something, but apparently I'm to blame for that too, so I don't post over there much anymore, because it's almost pointless. I just stay over there because I keep in touch with all the gun stuff that is over there. So Google Plus is on borrowed time. I'm afraid April 2nd's the last the last day of its existence, and they're cutting its tongue tomorrow on the 7th of March. The notifications widget will be gone, and you will no longer be able to see what people post on your stuff. So that is a shame, and it really is a shame that Google Plus is going the way of the dinosaurs, and they will have it and cut its head off here in about another 26 days. Like I said, I met a lot of good people over there. Some people I've been talking to since the first day I ever got on there, like way back in late 2012, and then there's some people that I haven't talked to on there in 4 or 5 years, but I met good people regardless over there, and it was a fun site. And there won't be nothing like it ever again, where you can just post about anything you want and meet like-minded people and stay in touch for a long time, And it really is a shame. Well, anyway, this has been Plisken by 51mm. Join Mewe. I just figured I'd do my little video here talking about the end of Google Plus, and it really is a shame. Mewe right now is the place to try and go. From what I see, because it's like the Wild West of posting stuff over there right now, and it's not really monitored, and nobody's really paying much attention to it. It's slow. For all the people that are on there, it really seems like it has a low population. But I kind of think after Google Plus finally dies, everybody will go over there. I hope. A lot of people will go back to Twitter and Facebook, which are dead holes pretty much, because those are so monitored you can't do nothing over there. And we'll try and get this YouTube messaging thing figured out. I'd like to see a few people, get a group going over there on that messaging thing on YouTube and stay in touch with everybody. Of course, always got YouTube, but having a little private message board to talk with your followers is a good thing to have going anyway too. So I'll experiment more with that and see how I can get it to work, and I'll do a video on that and stuff. Anyway, this has been Plisken by 51mm, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.